Dating usually can be a thrilling thing to do, full of laughter, butterflies, and even a few cringe-worthy moments. But the fact is that everyone has their own taste. Some personalities are probably best left alone. It's not about denouncing and attacking people so much as simply recognizing the warning signs in advance, right? So then, shall we take a look at what kind of people might want to avoid altogether and swipe left in favor of? 1. The unavailable. This person seems perfect on the surface. Attractive, charming, and says all the right things. However, their actions betray their words. They frequently cancel dates at the last minute, take ages to respond to texts, or disappear for days with vague excuses. Trying to build intimacy with someone who's emotionally or physically unavailable is exhausting and damaging to your self-esteem. Healthy relationships require mutual presence and effort. Don't waste time chasing phantoms. Hold out for someone who shows up. 2. The love bomber. Few things feel better than being love bombed. Showered with flattery, gifts, and nonstop communication from an admirer, it's intoxicating, but moving too fast often leads to trouble. Love bombing is a manipulation tactic used by narcissists and other controlling personality types. They try to create a false sense of destiny to make you emotionally dependent on them. Then, they withdrew all the affection as quickly as it came. Proceed slowly with anyone who seems too perfect and wants to get extremely serious right away. Pay attention to any creeping feelings of distrust. 3. The martyr. This type views relationships as a tally of sacrifices. Look at everything I do for you is their guilt-tripping mantra. However, true love involves give and take, not scorekeeping. Those attracted to martyrs often have poor boundaries. Learn to identify manipulation tactics like gaslighting and refusing responsibility. Communicate your needs kindly but firmly. If nothing changes, it's best to let the martyr go. 4. The addict. Addiction devastates relationships and families. While ending codependency is complex, you must prioritize self-care. Don't buy into promises of change or try to save them. Their disease won't disappear because of love. Delay dating until they've demonstrated long-term sobriety. Even then, be alert to relapses and lies. Therapy helps build skills for these challenging situations. You deserve someone truly capable of intimacy and presence. 5. The narcissist. Narcissism exists on a spectrum. Grandiose self-absorption at its extreme destroys relationships. Early red flags include a lack of empathy, constant attention-seeking, and unrealistic demands for admiration. You feel anxious, placating their ego. Narcissists exploit and devalue partners, applying dehumanizing labels like needy or too sensitive. Don't waste energy trying to prove your worth to them. Their inability to love comes from inner emptiness, not their flaws. 6. The cheater. Infidelity shatters trust and self-esteem. Some cheating stems from childhood wounds or lack of intimacy skills. However, if they betray you once, the possibility always looms. Living under constant suspicion and monitoring takes an enormous toll. Though tempting, avoid trying to win them back from an affair partner. Even if you reconcile, forgiveness takes tremendous work over the years, if it comes at all. Honoring your needs may require an end to the relationship altogether. 7. The abuser. This seems obvious, but many abusers initially seem utterly charming and sensitive. Their true colors emerge once they hook up with a partner. Recognize any early efforts to control, isolate, negate your reality, or put you down as glaring red flags. Verbal and emotional abuse often escalate to physical violence. Trauma bonds create powerful ties that are difficult to break. Your safety must come first. Contact support groups to make an exit plan strategically. The abuse is entirely their responsibility. There is no fixing the relationship. 8. The messy We all have quirks, baggage, and issues. However, some people create constant chaos in their wake. Their life is in perpetual turmoil. Endless crises, financial disasters, extreme drama with exes. You waste energy playing therapist and rescuer. Eventually, the stress spills into your own life. Those unwilling to self-reflect get stuck in destructive patterns. Don't expect you can save them from themselves. Give space to people undergoing major life transitions or mental health issues until they demonstrate groundedness.
9. The freeloader. Financial compatibility is crucial for relationships. Someone chronically irresponsible with money will eventually stress your life. Beware partners constantly asking you to fund their lifestyle while contributing little. Patterns of freeloading signal immaturity and lack of reciprocity. Discuss money values early when dating. Don't let infatuation blind you to poor character. You want an equal partner, not a dependent. Set boundaries regarding loans and paying for dates. A caring partner will listen rather than take advantage of you. 10. The liar. Even small lies chip away at intimacy, while big ones destroy it. Pay attention the next time their stories don't add up. For appearance's sake, fine, but consistent lying about money, drinking, drug use, or relations with others shows a tough-to-please inner critic. We all have defects of character, so a truly loving partner would be frank in their faults and still work to eradicate them. On the other hand, liars cover over the facts with yet more untruths in a vicious circle. Don't settle for disinformation in deciding how to manage your relationship. It is senseless to compromise your principles and self-esteem just to avoid being alone. You know, what we've talked about. Does any of it apply to you? What other kinds of people should you never go out with? It's not about passing judgment on others, but finding the right person. Watching for these kinds of signs can save you a lot of trouble in love affairs.